Jacksonville is obviously an important game for everybody.
We don't want to have that bad taste left in our mouth like we did last year.
I think we were crushed. You never want to lose that game.
We're going to come out with it all.
Throws it to Cook, caught at the 15, the 10, the 5, down the middle, touchdown, Georgia. Nice big hole, 20, 15, 10, 5, down the hash, they won't catch it.
We're more maintenance about ourselves than Florida.
We're just trying to chop wood.
It's really an honor to be around all these guys. Not one person is just going to get all the shine.
All the individual stuff will come and go, but I want to make something special for this season.
Bennett will throw a little fade route to Bowers. Oh, he caught it! He caught it at the 7. He just stuck his hands up and caught it, and he got into the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown!
It doesn't matter what rank they are.
This game's not about rankings. It's never been about rankings.
We're always going to get our best shot. They're always going to give us their best shot.
We just use every game that we play as motivation to come out and put our best foot forward.
We treat it like another game. He just happens to be at a split field.
It's just an unbelievable atmosphere to play in.
Playing in the NFL stadium was definitely awesome.
I'm looking forward to it.
One of those things you have to take in and savor the moment.
We just got to go out there and do what we do every week.
At the end of the day, we have a job to do going into Jacksonville, and that's the win.
So the Gators won the toss. They deferred to the second half, so Florida will be kicking from the river inland, right to left here from our view here at the big stadium in Jacksonville. And the deep receiver for Georgia will be Kearis Jackson as he roams around in the end zone. The up back is Zamir White. And handling the kicking chores for the Gators today will be Jace Christman, a graduate transfer from Mississippi State. He's from Houston, Texas.
Scott, there is a ton of wind right now swirling around in the stadium. Not sure if it's going any one direction constantly, but it is blowing.
Christman, a right-footed kicker, going to come down returnable at the 5, and Jackson will try to return it to the 10, to the 15, 20, got a block, 25, 30 on the Gators sideline, and crosses the 35 and knocked out of bounds on the near sideline around the 37 by the kicker, Christman. Dogs work on the near hash, moving to our right. We flip-flop the tight end, Bowers, hand it to Zeus. First carry, straight up the floor, straight up the middle, right between the tackles, and Zeus with both arms draped across that football, protecting it up across the 45 to the 46, hit by Kyer Elam. And that's a 10-yard gain and a Scana Energy first down to start the game. Bennett in the shotgun, snap to him. And he'll get the handoff to White. Zeus bouncing out to the left, stiff arms a man and breaks the tackle, works his way to the Georgia sideline.
To allow Zeus to get the edge.
Second and 4 from the Gator 48. Rollout by Bennett, throws on the run, hits the tight end, Darnell Washington. They go low on the big man. The pass is complete.
And a good read to get it to Big Washington.
Bennett claps his hands, play fake, rolls to the left. Looking, now throws on the run. Sliding catch made by Kearis Jackson at the yard marker. Sliding down around the 29 or the 28-yard line. Second down, Georgia on the Florida 26, moving to our right. Shotgun snap to Bennett, throws open in the right flat is McConkey. Makes the catch at the 22, and they'll twist him down out of bounds on the near sideline around the 18 by Torrance. Red zone, Bennett will go under center. Zeus is in the backfield with his lone setback. Play fake. Bennett sets up to throw. Gators come on a blitz, and Stetson has to throw it away. Chunks it into the end zone. Nobody there. Incomplete. The block on the corner, and Florida got pressure on Bennett, and he had to unload.
Number 13 on the offense. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Foul includes a loss of down. 4.
I did not see a flag, but I believe they called grounding on Stetson. Making this a 46-yard try on the near hash, kicking right for Jack Podlesny. There's the snap and the hold. The kick is away. It's reaching towards the uprights, and it is no good. I believe off to the right, perhaps, from this angle. I couldn't tell. Ball's up on the Florida 33 now. Georgia missed a field goal after a 7-play drive. Florida will throw with Richardson. He hits his target left side on the near sideline at the 34. Gamble. Big Richardson at 6'4", redshirt freshman, claps his hands at quarterback. Steps up, runs, and we will drop him at the 34-yard line. He tried to run out of the pocket to the left, and Georgia squeezed it shut with Devontae Wyatt and the linebacker Nolan Smith. They make the tackle at the 33.5. It's a loss of 1.5 yards, and it's 4th down quickly for the Gators, and they'll have to kick it right back to the Dogs.
Exactly what you want to do and how we want to rush these quarterbacks.
Bennett in the shotgun, drops back, here comes pressure. And Stetson will just sidearm him at the feet of Brock Bowers, the tight end, at the line of scrimmage. He just had to dump it away. Dogs from our 35. Cook in the backfield, Bennett in the shotgun. There's the snap. Gators bring 3. Bennett eludes the rush, rolls to the right, throws downfield. He's got Cook there at the 39. James makes the catch and tackled up high around the 44, the 45-yard line. The senior from Miami, James Cook, with the grab and a first down for the Dogs from just shy of the 50. Out of the pistol was Zeus. Bennett tried to hand it off to the left. Zeus ran to the right, so Bennett just pulls it down and runs. He just stood there for a fraction of a second, frozen in time, wondering where his running back was. He ran on the other side, and then Bennett makes something out of nothing and scrambles into Florida territory at the 43-yard line. He got 7 yards on that scramble. Second down and 10. Dogs on the Florida 43. There's the snap. Handoff to Cook. Straight ahead. Down to the 41-yard line. Tackled by Cox.
There to make that play.
And A.D. Mitchell just moved early on the right side, the wide receiver.
Number 5 on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
They're scoreless in the first quarter in Jacksonville, Georgia and Florida. Snap to Bennett. Sets up on our 45. Now he's being pursued. He runs to the right side, dumps it downfield for Brock Bowers. Tries to make an awkward one-handed grab. And Gamble was open by a large margin. First and 10 at their 39. Florida will run it with Naquan Wright, redshirt sophomore, 5'9", from Miami, Florida. Runs straight ahead into Jordan Davis on their own, just shy of their own 40-yard line. Richardson, give me that ball. He claps his hands twice, takes it and throws out of the shotgun. He finds Wright open at the 44.5, and we knock him back. They go empty set. They run right to the right, and there's 3 receivers there. Here comes pressure on Richardson. He unloads. Quay Walker bearing down on him back at the 35-yard line, and Richardson unloads incomplete into the Florida bench.
Florida is just getting upfield right now.
Georgia will throw to the right side, and the pass is incomplete around the 25, trying to go to Marcus Rosemy, Jack Saint. We run McIntosh to a receiver spot on the left. We'll go with an empty set, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. We'll throw it to Mack on a screen. Florida misses a tackle as Kenny Mack makes the catch. Salyer tried to get out there and get a block. Mack is going to try to weave his way for about 3 or 4 yards. 6 catches, 113 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That's his first catch this afternoon. Gators going to run it this way. Wow, hit hard at the 20. Is that Pierce or Davis on the carry? Right as he crossed the 45-yard line on a little bit of an angle coming this way. Walker hits him hard, keeps him to about a half-yard gain, less than that actually, not much at all, just a few inches. For a second down and a long 9. Florida going to run it out of the pistol. This time it is Pierce getting the carry, running between the tackles, runs through over the line of scrimmage, run through Georgia's defense into dog territory inside the 40 and tackled down around the 36-yard line.
Over to the sideline like he was going to change the play, and then they snapped it trying to catch Georgia off guard.
Play fake Richardson. Throws it down the left sideline. Intended target Copeland. Ball sails behind him and 2 Georgia defenders. Third down and 7 for the Gators on the Georgia 33. Richardson back to pass. He pump fakes. He throws. The receiver falls down at the 22, and the ball goes sailing over everybody's head, incomplete. Justin Shorter was the target. It might be swirling up a little bit higher. Gators for the lead here. 51-yard try. Chrisman's kick is away. It is reaching, and it is no good. Missed it to the right. So each team has missed a field goal here in the first quarter, and that's the last play of the first quarter, by the way.
Getting a really nice positive gain on that one.
We go empty. Snap is low. Bennett fields it, scoops it up off the turf, picks it up and fires, and the pass is complete. Kearis Jackson at the 48-yard line. Now on the far hash. Scoreless here in Jacksonville. Bennett has the football, drops back, deep ball, long pass down the field, and overthrown as it bounces around the 10. Bennett, who's in the shotgun, 2 receivers left for Georgia, 1 to the right. A draw play to Cook, bounces outside to the 50, to the 48, to the 47, and Trey Dean will hit him backfield.
That's going to be a hold on the goal.
Holding, number 63 on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay, second down.
Grounding call on a pass into the end zone and backed us up, and then we missed a field goal. Here's Bennett after the 10-yard penalty. Finds Kenny McIntosh, caught at the 45. Another flag down. McIntosh weaving in and out of blue-shirted defenders and back into Gator territory. 18-yard gain if it holds up.
Number 5 on the defense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot results in automatic first down.
So the Dogs will take that.
Be on time right now with the Florida pass rush.
Stetson under center, reaches and hands off to Zeus. Wow, he left 2 guys in the backfield that had a shot at him. One was Cox. He missed the tackle.
Able to slip through a couple of arm tackles by Gators.
And it's 2nd and 4, Georgia on the Florida 46. Give it to Zamir again. He ducks in there, 40, 35. Oh, just stumbled. He had 1 man to go through, and he probably would have, but he falls at the feet. Just enough to trip him up. Down at the 33-yard line, a 13-yard pickup. Zeus was almost gone.
Well, there's the counter Trey again. Good job kicking out. Nice block by Sawyer.
Indeed he is, and he's leaving guys in his wake. Play fake Bennett being chased by Cox. Bennett outruns him. Stetson to the 30, he's going to keep it. 20, breaks the tackle, 10, slides down at the 7. Terrific scramble by Stetson Bennett, and he wisely hit the turf before he got clobbered at the 7-yard line. It's going to be goal to go for the Dogs at the Gator 7.
Boy, we see it game after game after game where the speed of Stetson Bennett just makes plays for Georgia over and over. That time outrunning Brenton Cox. It was well defended.
Bring Brock Bowers in motion, line him up at a wing to the left. Handoff Cook, straight ahead. Oh, hit, knocked back at the 4. Wow. LSU successfully ran a lot of traps 2 weeks ago, a lot of counters, and they gutted Florida on the ground game. Georgia not having as much success today. Bennett bounces out of the pocket, rolls right, directing traffic, going to scramble out of bounds on the far sideline. Never could find anybody in the end zone that was open.
Get points on the board. You've got a chip shot field goal and take the lead in this rivalry contest.
From the 12, a 22-yard try from the far hash, kicking left. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Georgia with its first points.
Immediately then had a delayed, actually Jacoby Dean was a delayed blitz there.
Here comes Nolan Smith. Richardson gets rid of it quickly. A zip throw to the right side. It's caught at the 47. Tackle. Split backfield for the Gators. Richardson going to hand it off. They run it straight ahead. And Pierce runs into the crowd, just straight down the hash. 45, moving to our right, trailing Georgia 3-0. Snap in the shotgun to Richardson. He's looking to the left the whole time. Now he's going to roll left and just throw it, a bullet into the Georgia bench area. May have hit one of the assistant coaches over there. Florida with a 3rd down and almost 7. They're 0 for 3. Richardson going to run option to the near side, fakes the pitch, keeps it, and will tackle him around the 40-yard line or so by Channing Tindall, the Dogs' leading tackler, to the left. 2 receivers to the left. From the 40, Richardson going to take it and run, and the big guy gets the first down easily. Spins for 5, 7, 8, 9 yards down to the 31-yard line. Adam Anderson behind Pierce, who has 22. Richardson now has 13 yards rushing. Here's the snap to Richardson. Pressure's coming. Oh, and Carter's going to get him. A sack back on the 42. Jalen Carter, the sophomore from Apopka, Florida, just popped the Gators quarterback right down to the turf.
No idea how Richardson held on to that football. It was fully exposed. We had Carter swiping at it, Jordan Davis swiping at it. I think Jordan Davis may have gotten a piece of it, but somehow Richardson holds on for it, or holds on to it, but still.
They send Richardson out, drop him way back in the backfield to the right, and Jones will take the snap. He'll lateral it to Richardson, who's going to step up and throw it downfield, and it's caught and broken up at the 10. The Dogs were ready for it. Chris Smith helped to break up the pass play at the 10-yard line.
Smith saw it, immediately got back underneath and covers and knocked that ball away.
3rd down, 21 for Florida. From the Georgia 42, flags are down. Gators may have had a false start. Looked like their left tackle moved early. Referee will get the call.
False start. 76 on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
3-0 Georgia leads. We're in the 2nd quarter. Snap to Richardson. He extends the ball forward. Nobody there. Pitches it to the left, to right. Runs by a couple of Georgia defenders inside the 40 and tackled down around the 34-yard line by the linebacker Nakobe Dean. 34 for Florida. They keep the offense on the field. Snap to Richardson. Pressure from the edges. Richardson steps up and avoids it. Throws on the run. Incomplete on the near sideline. No flags. 3:39 remaining, second quarter. Georgia leads 3-0. Play fake, Bennett to Cook, sets up with time, throws it wide open, big tight end, Washington at the 38, he rumbles to the 50 into Gator territory, 40, 35, they hit him low out of bounds. Wow, that just was too simple, Z. He was wide open, and then at the blink of an eye, he had 15 more yards down to the Florida 34-yard line, knocked out of bounds by Tyron Hopper.
Darnell was the fourth option on that play. We were trying to go to James Cook on a wheel route. It was well covered.
Bennett going to throw, deep ball, far sideline, throwing it into Gator territory, and they intercept it at the 2. Run it into the end zone with momentum, then try to run it out, and we tackle him at the 2-yard line. Bennett's pass to the far right corner into double coverage and was picked off easily by Torrance for Florida. The interception thrown by Bennett, his third of the season. Florida will try to run it out of the end zone, and not a lot of space there. He run it straight ahead. We stack it up right near the goal line. They were able to get the ball out for the Gators. Richardson will operate on the shotgun snap in his end zone. Will take the snap, lean down, and just run to the 5, and now just carries the pile, driving and being pushed. Georgia took the ball away. Nolan Smith took the ball away. He scored in the end zone. I think it's a touchdown.
Boy, that pile just kept moving, and it looked like we were stripping at the ball the entire way.
Here's David Smith, our referee.
The ruling on the field was a fumble by the offense, recovered by Georgia. When the player recovered the fumble, his knee was down at that spot. It'll be first down Georgia at that spot.
Bennett at quarterback, Cook in the backfield, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Give it to James Cook. Runs behind a tackle. McClendon. 5, 3, 1. Touchdown, Cook! He angled to the right. Big Warren McClendon leading the charge. And Cook lined up right behind him and took it into the end zone for the score. McClendon was on the outside of that block, and Erickson, I think, may have had the key block on the inside, and Cook cut right behind him and broke the plane easily into the end zone for the touchdown. Brought to you by Engineered Solutions of Georgia, proud partner of the Bulldogs. Point after try, Jack Podlesny. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Make it 1st and 15. Gators down 10-0. Richardson going to run it to the left with an option trailer, and he selects the wrong option. He keeps the ball, and the Dogs eat him alive at the 20 and the 1-foot line. Trayvon Walker hit him first. 2nd down and 14 for Florida, just across their 20. Here comes pressure up the middle. Richardson going to throw, tipped, and intercepted. The Dogs intercepted. Nolan Smith caught it off the tip of Trayvon Walker. He batted the ball, and look at Smith. He's going to have the Savage pads again. He just had him a few moments ago. He's got a fumble and an interception now. The Dogs pick it and will have the ball at the Gator 36-yard line with 1:43 to go in the half.
Boy, we dialed up a cross-buck blitz, and Florida had no answers. Richardson had to get rid of that football, or Nakobe Dean was going to blow him up. And then you're right, the tip by Walker, Nolan Smith in exactly the right spot to be able to pick that off, and Dogs back in business again.
Stetson Bennett in the shotgun. Zamir White in the backfield. 2 receivers left and 1 to the right. Play fake to Zamir, going for the end zone here. Bennett unloads to the end zone. He's got Kieras. Did he catch it? Yeah, touchdown. He fell down out of the side of the end zone, over the shoulder. Terrific catch. Kieras Jackson for 6 more.
Boy, some redemption there for Stetson Bennett as well. Had what he wanted. Definitely in, too. Got his knee down before he was out of bounds. And Kieras Jackson just separating from Florida Gators.
Bennett put it in a perfect spot, and Kieras made the play on it. A terrific catch with his body bending like a pretzel. He got the knee in, as he said, as we look at a replay. And it's 16-0 in the second quarter. The Dogs are exploding. And it's short of the first down by a few inches.
Dogs played man. That was just a side adjustment there by Richardson.
3rd down, Z, as Richardson will keep it himself. Quarterback draw. Wyatt almost had him in the backfield for a loss. It would have been 4th down, but he slipped through the arms. Play clock at 28 seconds and moving. Snap to Richardson a little bit low. He's in the pocket. He's going to be... Well, we grab him, but he's running with our guy on his back. I was going to say he's going to go down at the 43, but he wouldn't go down. Adam Anderson. Now we fake a blitz with Anderson. We'll bring 3. Anderson kind of hovers. Pick! The Nakobe Dean at the 50, 40, 30. He's going to take it to the house. Dinner's cooking. Touchdown. Touchdown, Nakobe. Pick 6.
Poor read there by Richardson's Dogs. Dropped 8. Got back in coverage and played cover 2 behind it. And Nakobe Dean saw that hitch route all the way, easily stepped in front of it, and there was not a blue jersey in sight.
The All-American candidate made an All-American play and took it down the near sideline around 50 yards or so, I think right at 50. He's got the Savage pads, and the Dogs turn another turnover into points, and it's 23-0, number 1 Georgia with the point after pending. And the Dogs running off into the far corner of the end zone to their locker room to the cheers of their fans. 24-0. The Dogs come up with 3 turnovers here in the quarter and turn them all into touchdowns and lead the Gators at intermission. Let's go down to Shock and Coach. DJ.
All right, so I know you're excited about what happened there, but I know 1 of 5 on 3rd down on offense is something you're not happy about. What's the adjustment going in?
Well, you got 2 downs because the wind's so dang strong. Get half of it back on 3rd, then convert. You know, we've had some big explosive plays. If you're explosive, you don't have to be great on 3rd down, but you got to take care of the ball.
Have the different looks, you think, confused the young quarterback where you better get to him and force him into some bad decisions?
Yeah, I think the total effect there is affecting him, but he's a really good athlete. He's had some guys open. He's been late to them.
All right, Coach, appreciate it. Go Dogs. Back up to you, Scott.
All right, Shock, thank you very much. Coach Smart.
Going to come out right now and just get on stable footing.
Richardson going to ride the back and then pull it out of his belly and keep it and run straight up the gut, right up the hash mark to the 34 as he was hit by Quay Walker first. 3rd down and now 6 to go back on their own 29. Richardson in the shotgun, going to play fake and throw. He finds a target, and that's Gamble, the tight end, right on the Gator sideline, near side, hit immediately by Quay Walker. Stetson Bennett going to go under center. Stretch and hand it off to Zamir White. He makes a man miss at the 29, pops his way across the 33 up to the 35, and the crowd yells Zeus. We're just 1 for 5 on 3rd down conversion tries today. Here's an opportunity. Give it to Zeus. And he runs straight ahead. He gets the 1st down. So we're 2 for 6 now as we convert. Got his hand on the ball, ready to snap it to Bennett in the shotgun. 2nd down 5. Hand off McIntosh, looking for room straight ahead. He's in the pile, and they're driving it towards the 1st down marker. He'll get a yard short. He got into Gator territory to the 49. Warren Erickson, the right guard.
Now, Gators got up, pointing like it was their football, so this one might get reviewed. Everybody's
looking. Did he fumble the football?
He may have fumbled it.
After further review, the runner fumbled prior to being down. The ball was recovered by Florida. 1st down, Florida.
2nd turnover by the Dogs today. Stetson Bennett threw an interception in the 1st half. Down at 5 from the Dogs 44. Snap to Richardson, give it to Pierce. Starts straight, bounces outside. He's got a running room on the sidelines, and Scene has to chase him down almost to the 20, knocking him out of bounds. 10 carries, 20 yards today. He's been kept under control for the most part. He's going to keep it again. Boy, you can hear the pads clacking all the way up here with Dean and Anderson. They sandwiched him, and Jones will be in the shotgun. 4 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Jones going to throw it out. A screen to the left. It's caught by Henderson, and Henderson with blocking on that left side will be able to get down to close to the 10-yard line. Receivers in tight on the right edge of the line of scrimmage. Going to toss it back to Davis. He wants to throw, puts it up in the air into the end zone. Incomplete. Had a man running in man-to-man coverage. We were tight right there with him in the far right corner. From the 6, it's 3rd and 5. Jones takes the snap, throws it left side, batted away at the line of scrimmage. Batted up in the air. Keely Ringo, the cornerback, up on the line of scrimmage to bat that ball away, and it's 4th down Florida. He's right in front of the goalpost with his kicker, Jace Christman, the graduate transfer from Mississippi State. It'll be a 23-yard try, kicking from the far hash to the right towards the river here in Jacksonville. There's the snap. The placement is good. The kick is up in the air, and they missed it. Oh, my goodness. Christman misses another one. Georgia student section going crazy behind the upright. Cook is in the backfield with Bennett. James going to get the carry, runs to the right, gets the 1st down and a little bit more. He got a nice block on the edge, just enough to break across the 30, up the hash mark to the 33-yard line. Trey Dean, the stop. Now they back one off. Bennett's in the shotgun. Cook stays back there. Play fake Stetson. Sets up and throws, and a diving catch made near midfield. Ladd McConkey left his feet. Now they say incomplete. 3. Bennett claps his hands. Play fake. Here comes pressure. Sidearms one to the tight end. Bowers, 40, 50, 40. Got one man to beat. And they get him out of bounds deep in Gator territory. Trying to work off a McConkey block on the far sideline.
That's a tight end screen that we tried to dial up early in the game that the Gators defended well. That time, not so much. And then the speed and the power of Bowers going down the sideline, just impressive.
48 yards on that play. We saw him go for 89 and a touchdown on a similar play earlier this season. James Cook to his left, 3 receivers to the left. James Cook gets a carry at right tackle. He runs right down the seam and will get an easy 5 and maybe a little bit more as they'll make the tackle around the 22 with Carter and Diabate, the linebacker, and the defensive end, James Cook.
Get to their block, and then as soon as that hole's there, he's off to the races.
He got 6. Now he's going to catch a pass and get hit immediately. He didn't have time to plant his feet and try to get the first down after the catch, so he's going to be short in the Massey Ferguson red zone, and Bennett is clapping his hands, asking for the football, and now a flag is thrown, and somebody moved early.
That was on us. I think it was Warren McClendon.
False start, 70 on the offense. 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
43 yards from the 33. Jake Camarda to hold on the far hash, kicking left. Jack Podlesny will try the 43-yarder. The kick is up, reaching towards the uprights, and it is good. 43-yarder for Jack Podlesny to make it 27-0. Dogs, he did not start. Richardson did. Not his best showing for the youngster. Gators will run it with Naquan Wright, and he will be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Channing Tyndall, good point, as Jones has been in since. They hold Smith on the rush from the edge and gives Jones extra time to throw. There's no flag as the pass is completed on their own 37.5-yard line. They'll move to our left here to finish the ball game. Jones keeps the ball, steps up towards the line, now going to pull it out, roll out to the left, and zing one over the Florida bench. He got clobbered back at the 32 as he was releasing that one. Quay Walker leading 27-0. Florida 2nd and 10 from their own 37.5. They'll run it with a right. Jones said, you can have the ball this time, buddy. And Jones runs it straight into the line. The lineup at receiver to the right. Jones clapping his hands, wants the football. Here comes pressure. He steps up, throws off one leg, and the pass down the middle is caught by Keon Zipperer, the tight end. 10 yards a run today. He's over 60 on 6 carries. Wright's going to get a try here. He's trying to sweep out wide to the right. Brini won't let him go. He got to the edge, and Brini dominated on the corner. Grabs up Wright and twists him down back to the 35. Forward progress about the 31-yard line. A loss on the play of almost 3 yards as Brini comes up with a big stop. 3rd and 2 for Florida, just outside the Dogs' 20. Snap to Jones, looking to the right. Quay Walker's there. He spins away from Quay and runs into the rest of the Georgia defense. Nolan Smith going to go for it here on 4th down and about 1.5 yards from the Georgia 20. We shift on the defensive line. They moved a little bit. There's the flag. They moved. Their right side of their line with a false start from the 25 of Georgia for Florida. They're going to keep the offense on the field. Jones is the quarterback. Claps his hands 3 times, takes a low snap. Pressure coming from the edge. He'll throw it, and it's almost intercepted. Nakobe Dean. He almost had his 2nd pick at the 19. But it'll go over on downs, and it's better that he didn't catch it. We got better field position. Dogs ball with 10:46 to go in the game, leading 27-0. Bennett will go under center. They bring the tight end in tight. We got a 2 tight end set, actually. And Bennett will play fake and roll to the right. His pass is batted away right in front of him. A big Zachary Carter at 6'4", 3 of 8 on 3rd downs. Van Pran with the snap to Bennett. He's going to pull it down and run straight up 30, 35, 36, 37. Stetson gets the first down on the quarterback keeper. Second down and 3 for the Dogs on our 44. Gators bring everybody, give it to Cook. He goes outside, stiff arms a man behind him, and still gets across the 50 into Gator territory to 49. Diabate, the tackle, running formation in there. The big O, Washington in as a 2 tight end set, and Zeus play fake. Bennett wants to throw, deep ball, far sideline. He's got a man breaking open. Is the ball going to reach? No, it's picked off inside the 10. He had A.D. Mitchell running inside the 10. The route was longer than the throw, and Torrance picks off the pass. And the Gators will try to move it deep out of a hole. Back in the Piedmont Healthcare radio booth here in Jacksonville. This is Emory Jones, the quarterback. Going to throw it out to the right. It's complete in the right flat. That's his 12th tackle, Jay Black tells me. Thank you, Jay. Second down and short for the Gators. Jones eludes pressure in the backfield and avoids some tacklers there. Nazir Stackhouse couldn't get to him at their own 47-yard line. Snap to Jones, play fake, throws it to the right, wide open on the right side of the field at the first down marker. Moving steadily here late in the ball game. Dogs would like to maintain the shutout just for bragging rights. Give it to Pierce. He's going to run laterally to the left. Dogs stretch it out all the way to the sideline, and the final hit delivered by Darion Kendrick responsibly.
Holding on the offense, number 3. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay, first down.
That's on Henderson, so that'll back up the Gators. First down and 15 for Florida. Jones to throw it out wide to the right. It's caught at the 25 on the sideline by Jamarcus Weston. The redshirt sophomore makes his first catch. First and 10 for the Gators on the Georgia 15. Play fake Jones. He wants to throw it down the middle. Incomplete. Tried to thread the needle. Here comes a flag from the back judge.
Pass interference on the defense, number 2. That foul occurred in the end zone. The ball will be placed at the 2-yard line. First down.
16. It was Seam. Smith. Well, it's on somebody. Here's Jones now after the pass interference for Florida. They've got the ball on the 2-yard line, and Jones will keep it and run straight. Jordan Davis may have kept him out of the end zone temporarily. Let's see. There's no signal.
There is a flag on the play, though. That might be a face mask against the Dogs.
They only make one
The
thing.
result of the play was a touchdown by Florida. There is no foul for a face mask on the play. The defensive player grabbed the collar of the runner.
Second down for the Dogs on the Gators just outside their 42. Snap to Bennett in the shotgun, handed off to Zeus. Breaks a tackle. Zeus outside 40, 35-30, 25-20, far sideline 10, 5, to the house. Touchdown, Zamir White.
Huge block by Sawyer and Schaefer. Zeus immediately, as Florida was selling out, immediately got to the second level untouched, and then there was not a Gator in sight.
42 yards on the burst by Zamir White. Puts him over 100 for the afternoon. 105 yards on 14 carries and a 42-yard dagger. I think it was already daggered, but we'll pile on. We'll call it a piling on at 33-7. Down 7 from their 28. Jones, play fake. Rolls to the right a little bit. Pressure from the backside. He throws and almost intercepted at the 40-yard line. Right through the wickets by Dumas Johnson. Would have had his second pick of the year.
And Gators throwing in the towel, it looks like here. They're not even going to line up for another snap.
Yep, the players start to flood the field. The head coaches to the middle of the field. A brief embrace. Some words with the 2 head coaches, a handshake, and the flashes are popping there out in the middle of the field, and that's the ball game as the clock hits 0. Georgia took over this ball game in the second quarter when they scored 24 unanswered points. Florida with the loss drops to 4-4 on the year. The Gators have now lost 7 of their last 11 ball games. They're 2-4 in the SEC. A Kentucky loss to Mississippi State tonight means Georgia will be crowned SEC Eastern Division champions. We'll hope for that. 34-7 is our final in Jacksonville. Stay tuned for our post-game coverage. It's coming up next here on the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.